What's one thing your mom doesn't know about you? My handwriting was so bad when I was in middle school that she would help me write if she saw me struggling, so I practiced writing her name near her so she would sign her signature on a piece of paper and I traced it on a detention slip lol. Fun fact. Forging your parents' signature on any academic documents is illegal and there is a law for that. But taking pictures of the Eiffel Tower at night is also illegal and no one enforces that. Why I am still single? I don't know. Mom. Jeez. That I got fired from a job after they discovered I was stealing snacks. Gas station. It was dumb. But it racked up about $350 worth of unpaid food over the course of 2 months. The fact that my boss decided not to press charges and to give me a second chance was a life lesson and I never ever did that again. However, I don't ever want my mom or dad to find out. I farted at her and my dad's vow renewal. It was one of those farts where the entire room took notice and started gagging. Someone else got blamed for it and I never corrected anyone and admitted that it was actually me. Everything since 2012. Nice try, mom. I missed my grandmother's funeral because I was locked up facing 10 years for armed robbery. Edit. Eventually family had to hire 2 lawyers for me. Any other black kid that didn't have a well-off family would be FK'd. I got kicked out of FSU my first year for it. Locked up a few years, then had 5 years house arrest. That's why I have so much Reddit karma. Like stalk real karma too. Because you better believe in it. I was an asshole a year before leading up. When I walked in the bullpen it was all us black men and the animosity in the air was palpable. I could feel them sizing me up. I got back into FSU and graduated eventually. I'm bisexual. At least I don't think she knows. I was being abused by my kindergarten teacher. That I'm a sexual assault survivor. Edit. Thanks for all the love. To all of you coming to terms with what happened to you. I wish you a successful road of getting the help you need. You are never alone. It's not your fault. And it doesn't define who you are. Please stay safe. I'm doing good for all you concerned. I don't really tell my therapist about all the abusive things she does. I just say I do so she'll stop doing them because she feels embarrassed other people know what she does in the home. Ups. You should actually tell your therapist. They're there to help you. That I nearly lost my job in March but COVID actually spun me into keeping my job and the benefit of working from home indefinitely. That I had my heart broken once again. That I feel very lonely. That my depression was the worst it has ever been in July and that I have finally found a medication that is helping. That there is a Marilyn Manson song now that my dad and I both are convinced that even she would like. That I miss her more than I ever thought possible. That I'm sorry for being upset with her last year on the 20th of November and I've been having nightmares for weeks now where she hates me so much she won't even speak to me. Saturday will make it a full year since I lost my mom and my best friend in this entire world. There are so many things I want to share with her and so many things I want her advice on. My mom knew everything about me up until a year ago. I was the one that ate the boiled egg in her salad that one time. Calm the FCK down, you mad lad. I once went drinking with some gang members I had just met. That I have a Reddit account. I know. Sweetie. How many people I've had sex with. I was raised conservatively and got married young. Funny. She may suspect but doesn't know I'm a casual drinker. Before that she didn't know I'd quit the church but found out. BTW. My mother is 90. I am pretty sure that my mom doesn't know that I and my sister were sorely abused by her brother-in-law. My sister and I decided never to tell our parents because it would crush our mom and my dad would have gone to jail for killing his brother. My uncle still lives with my grandmother. He's in his 50s and is in constant pain from a back problem and is incontinent. So I don't think sending him to jail was necessary. That a dude was jerking it outside my apartment window in the middle of a January night. I called the cops and testified in court that the dude in front of me was, indeed, the chili dog wanker. Apparently he had a history of this. What I am to my mom is a personality tailored to her needs. What I am actually is a polar opposite of that person. So I'd say she doesn't know anything. How dysfunctional I am. I know I need to do something. Tell myself to do it screaming in my head, but I keep playing on my phone while things pile up. Therapist is helping me through it. That and how much blame I put on my stepdad for a lot of shit, but therapist is helping with that too. That I have crippling depression, anxiety, insecurity, and almost no self-esteem. I love reading romantic fanfiction. I used to sneak into the living room on Saturday nights as a teenager to watch Toonami. This is the most scandalous confession in the thread. That I'm just waiting to kill myself immediately after she dies. Been ready to do it for 30+ years. I just can't make her that sad. That I've had a side gig in adult entertainment for years. None of my family members know, but all of my friends do. Went to the hospital last year. Found unconscious on the side of the road, drunk off my ass with a bloody nose. Almost nothing really. She has her own idea of who I am that cannot be penetrated by reality. When we talk, she never asks me anything about my life or interests. It is what it is. No changing her now. That I'm actually adopted. Your mum doesn't realize she didn't give birth to you. Semicolon. She's pretty oblivious. Nice try, Mom. The night I got blackout drunk and she picked me up, I was raped. She was so furious she had to pick me up. I never wanted to bring it up again. That I bang her best friend when I go and help move furniture. Stacy's mom. That I want a girlfriend. Apparently, a lot of stuff. First, she doesn't believe I like girls. Second, knowing me, I'll stay where I am at my job. False, I have plans. I'm not dumb. Third, she doesn't really trust me with my friends for some reason, and I think it had something to do with how I used to be clingy to my friends. Lastly, she's surprised when I handle a social interaction without being cringe. I've grown. I'm not a child. I am at heart. But I know how to handle real world. I'm not like my father either. He stayed where he was at his job because he was comfortable. I'm pushing to get higher at my job. I have plans if this plan doesn't work. I am actively working on becoming better. If I was comfortable in my position, I wouldn't try so hard. Sorry for the rant. But I guess I have pent up emotions about this and I have to talk it out. Thank you for reading. My mom doesn't know that I'm bisexual and I have known for 8 years. I've never felt comfortable coming out to anyone in my family due to being raised super conservative Christian. I've only told 5 people. It sucks not being able to talk to her about this, especially since I tell her everything. She's my best friend. I was ARPed when I was 16 by our neighbor across the road and had an abortion at 17. That I have a motorcycle. She told me that she would cry if I got one. Within a year of moving out of the house, I've gotten 2 bikes. I did that in college. When my parents came up to pick me up, it was parked outside. The next day my dad asked how I was going to get it home and I told him ride it home. That I know I was born through a surrogacy. A fact she still pretends isn't true. The pictures she uses as proof she was pregnant was from a previous late-term miscarriage. That I technically lost my virginity to her DLDO when I was 11-12. I cut classes. She knew. I'm bisexual. Also, I'm dating a dude. I am trans and pansexual and don't believe in Jesus. I have a crippling hentai addiction. Edit. One comment asked me to stop, so I said FCK at day 1. I've only looked at a few hentai pictures and videos. With lots of restraint. She doesn't know I got to go to grad school. Lived for 2 years in an RV. That I retired from the army. Taught for 4 years traveling around in my camper with my family. Dot. Well. That I'm alive. It's on a real technicality though. Do you care to explain? That I've tried cocaine. My mom caught me doing coke and in a semi-asleep daze told me. My emotions are valid. Oh us. Oh it.